Metro brothers, these guys, I mean, they told me earlier tonight that they feel that they are at the peak of their career, and physically, conditioning-wise, they look like $1 million.
Absolutely. Representing that 7-on-8, their New York heritage.
We watched them grow in front of us as well. These are, again, these look like some seasoned veterans. Dangerous men, just oozing charisma and confidence. But you're gonna need that when you're in there with the likes of Snoop, Strikes, and Hunter Law, because how great are these guys?
Well, that's the thing. OAO have been impressive for years and years here in the World Wrestling Network. And oh, by the way, they were also in different incarnations between the mix-up of the team. When you add Troy Hollywood, these guys have held the ACW Tag Team Championships as well. But finally winning that FIP World Tag Team Championship gold 1 year ago, it was like Christmas in July, literally in July, by the way. This building came unglued, and right now it is a big title defense. And in a lot of ways, if I'm the Metros, I feel like it's do or die. We have been on a long road from a Metro perspective. You're finally here. You're finally not only got the ship righted, but you could win. And it's an away game at this point. And I really think that's part of why the Metros are wearing the 718 shirt. They hear everybody here is cheering for OAO. They're the homeboys, so you know what? You might as well go. Let's throw back to our roots.
Yeah, if you're not the home team, you might as well come in with that chip on your shoulder. And notice something really cool here to start the match. And you got Snoop and Hunter, Jay Lethal's two of his best students as far as I'm concerned, but I see other trainees of Jay Lethal throughout the building. Every one of them are out here with huge smiles on their faces, watching their predecessors out there defending the FIP Tag Team Championship, because that's where they want to find themselves.
Oh, 100%. This is it. I mean, we have the premier training facility when it comes to the WWN Training Center, but we are more than happy to work with a myriad of facilities throughout the greater Florida area. There's just so much talent coming out, and we're here to grow together.
We see that on Proving Ground. The best example I can give. It's just a breeding ground, and you want to come out and show that you got what it takes. Proving Ground, I don't care what promotion or school you're affiliated with, that's where you want to be. That's where the eyes are. But look at Snoop, Strikes, lock it in.
Yeah, stopping JC Metro before JC could get any kind of momentum going here. And, you know, between JC and Chris, it's hard to say who the hotter head is. I've really seen it from both, but usually I kind of point at Chris Metro as the one most likely to come in full of just absolute smash mouth. I can't even think straight because I'm seeing red and want to punch you in the face. But I think it might be JC in a moment here.
Well, they were already in a bad mood because they perpetually stay in a bad mood. But when I was talking to them earlier, they literally said, "Hey man, it's too hot. I don't want to talk to anybody." And I got out of Dodge quick. But already not in a good mood coming into this match, and they really got a point to prove. They feel they are the best tag team on the independents. Look at that drop kick. Snoop Strikes. Bullseye.
Elevation from Snoop. Snoop can jump. It don't matter. It could be a 7-foot man in the ring. Snoop's going to jump in and hit you in the face. And like we talked about, OAO, both Hunter Law, Snoop Strikes, and even Troy Hollywood outside of this match. Beautiful tag there to Hunter, by the way. 3 talents that I think are some of the best in the entire sport. You know, if eyes aren't already there, they should be. And you notice Chris Metro tried to grab on to Hunter Law. Not appreciating all the playing around by OAO right now.
And you've seen Troy Hollywood come out with them just like they supported him earlier in the night, but then he returned to the back. These guys have full confidence in each other. Doesn't matter if it's singles, tag, or a 3-man competition. They know they're coming in, and they should be the favorite of every match they enter. And they feel that way coming into tonight's tag team.
Yeah, now Chris Metro coming in. Kind of like I talked about earlier, Chris always seems to be seeing red about 24/7. The right hand rocking Hunter Law.
As far as the way he presents himself and wears his heart on his sleeve, he reminds me a lot of Eddie Torres, and he always has. And
hold on.
No, but everything seems to be based on emotion. You know, this guy isn't afraid if he isn't happy, he's not afraid to let you know.
Chris Metro once jumped in, hit the post because his opponent got out of the way, gashed himself so bad he should have been immediately. Match should have been stopped. He should have been in a hospital. Continued the matchup. By the way, has the scars to show, and he's proud of it. He's proud of it. He has no problem. He'll fight to the death. As right now you're seeing some beautiful mat work, though, from Hunter Lawler trying to force down those shoulders. Not quite enough, but what a beautiful way to get into that crucifix.
Great match. But again, you can't show your back to this team ever.
And remember here, and you see the official is calling it here, JC should not be in the ring right now, and I think Snoop's finally losing it. I feel for you, Kai Douglas. You picked a tough match to have to officiate. Because things are breaking down here, and unless I've lost it, it's still Chris and Hunter who are the legal men.
Yeah, good luck, referee, trying to keep any control in this one. Years of animosity between these tag teams. Hunter Law using Snoop strikes as a weapon.
Yeah, with the wheelbarrow into the pin. Cannot keep Chris Metro down.
Well-oiled machine is OAO. Good luck finding a weakness when you find yourself across the ring from this team. Tag team champions.
And Snoop now caught by Metro, and Chris trying to stop Snoop. And of course Vinny gets involved. Did you see that?
Unfortunately.
Making the wish, unfortunate for Snoop, but it was both JC and Skinny Vinny there. And the ref had no clue, and that's the challenge here in this kind of a situation. You talked about it earlier. Troy Hollywood comes out with the boys. He goes to the back. They don't roll like that. They're out here because they're a unit who plays by the rules, and unfortunately, this might be the wrong night for that, Ron.
Well, the Metro brothers take the complete obvious stance. They not only have Skinny Vinny out there, they got Francisco Chiazzo. So you've got two other men that you can count on for distractions and interjecting themselves and even coaching. Chiazzo has seen it all over the world and is really kind of, not like these guys needed help getting a mean streak, but it sure seems to have gotten a lot meaner, if that makes sense.
10,000 times correct there. From the perspective of Chiazzo got involved, he helped the guys get their heads straight and had know when to use the mean streak, as you're seeing here in the pin. And the complexion of this matchup has changed entirely after the ring's been not only cut off now, but of course that triple team in a tag team matchup. And Snoop's in trouble.
Snoop in fantastic condition and cardio-wise could put in 60 minutes if that's what it meant it was going to take tonight, but he is taking a severe beating, and I don't care how good your cardio is, you got somebody putting that leather boot right underneath your chin into your throat.
Thankfully the officials there is about to state watch Skinny Vinny. You notice Vinny heading his way over there, and as JC pulling Snoop over to be able to make the tag to Chris.
Real disrespectful stomp there. Almost seems aggravated that he's still even having to spend any more time in the ring. Clearly feeling they're the superior team.
Beautiful suplex into the pin.
You gotta hook the leg, Trevin, when you have an opportunity. This is a championship match. Not time to be wasting any opportunities. You seize every one presented to you.
And when you're facing top caliber athletes like OAO, and you already see Snoop going for the pin. Even when in trouble, Snoop knows how to find the pins, but Chris Metro knows how to find the way to take your head off with your Snoop strikes as JC's tagged in. And the hellacious beatings just continuing here, Ron.
Oh, that clothesline was just knocking Snoop into next week. I mean, he's got to be stunned.
We saw Hunter starting to lose his composure, beginning to come in, but you notice Hunter's smart enough to realize if I come in, all that's going to do is distract the official.
Yeah.
It's going to do no favors to Snoop. And right now, Snoop's starting to fight to his corner, but again, JC Metro says no.
You see how he positions himself. JC right in between Snoop and his partner, who seems to be taking the bait. And like you said, Hey, Hunter, you're not doing this guy any favors. The referee now has to tend to Hunter.
Yeah, I gave Hunter a lot of credit earlier, but looks like now that frustration, and of course the attack from JC, surely not gonna help.
Well, it's hard to watch your partner just take such prolonged abuse. You see Skinny Vinny and Chiazzo out there. Keep an eye on those two. Haven't behaved a day in their lives.
Oh, and here we go. Again, official has no clue, distracted, and all the while there's choking going on in the corner. But Snoop's starting to fight back. But as soon as Snoop starts to fight back, Ron, it's either the No Kidding Metro Brothers or Skinny Vinny getting involved.
But look at how they've cut the ring in half. Snoop has been on the wrong side of the tracks here for the better part of this. Got to be going on 5 minutes now. While Hunter Law might well be a world away. Reaching, begging, pleading, wanting that tag. He's fired up, but he can't do his partner any favors. And I'm telling you, I'm starting to watch Snoop here, man. I'm not sure he's not going out.
Hey, for all the heart of Snoop, unfortunately, your brain and the oxygen will disagree with your heart. And it really is. Snoop is just struggling to try to get away, but wrong side of town.
Where does he find it, Trevin?
The gas tank of Snoop Strikes, as you pointed out, modified X Factor there perhaps, can be boundless, but now the tag here, Chris Metro was able to tag his brother and not only stop Snoop here, but looks like damage about to happen. Or is it?
He's got to make the tag, Trevin. This is the opportunity. Hunter Law over there about to have a panic attack, wondering if the tag is ever going to reach him. Come on, Snoop. I know I'm supposed to be impartial, Trevin, but how can you not root for these guys? Hunter Law bringing the heavy artillery.
Yeah, finally tagged in, and Hunter Law was in the right place at the right time, and Snoop finally came back to life, and a very fresh Hunter Law's coming in here fighting both Metros. Be honest, I've partially lost who's legal from the Metro perspective.
The crowd 100% OAO. Ooh. Innovative offense as always when it's Hunter Law in the ring. Cover, hooks the leg. That close.
Not quite enough, but that flurry of offense from Hunter, we've been talking about it all night, but I continue to look at the temperature. We're still at 90 plus here. Add the humidity and everything else, and it's got to be wearing on these athletes. And this far into this kind of a matchup, so hard hitting, and still both Metros in the ring. Oh gosh, the assisted neckbreaker power bomb, no.
Thought we were looking at new FIP tag team champions.
Yeah, and there's Snoop with a flying in there with the frog splash, but caught by JC, and I'm still curious. Is that corkscrew just devastating Snoop Strikes? I'm still curious. Is it Chris and Hunter? I'm really not sure. I guess it is, based on JC pulling Chris back to the corner. And now clearly we know who it is for the Metros, and as the OCC Roadhouse comes to life for OAO, this might be an obstacle that's too much to overcome.
Yeah, it's definitely home field advantage for OAO.
We've seen this tandem offense, but no stopped. Chris Metro pulled out. Great job by Snoop Strikes saving Hunter Law. Good God.
Steel barricade going into business for itself tonight. All kinds of damage. Oh!
Full Nelson suplex rocking JC, and Hunter Law could be thinking off with your head.
Seems to be getting that loaded up just as you predicted. So many years.
Oh, but this time, Skinny Vinny's the one holding on. You see the official. The official sees it. The official's like, what the hell is going on?
He got literally pulled into the ring. The ref had no choice but to witness it. And behind his back.
Yeah, Chiazzo's got the official, distracting the official while all hell's breaking loose here. And now we got that Boston Crab. Hunter Law was tapping out, but Chiazzo was still up there, and the official didn't see it.
So his mission accomplished by Chiazzo, but then he kept him distracted for too long. Chiazzo with some major heat on him. Snoop Strikes playing dead.
Yeah, Snoop Strikes pulled his partner over, tagged in, and And I don't think JC or Chris has a clue right now.
Total confusion on the part of the Metro brothers. Oh, small package. Got him. That's it.
Wow.
Here are your winners and still your FIP World Tag Team Champions, OAO.
And Ron, you broke it down pretty well just a moment ago. You had Francisco Chiazzo get involved. There was chaos. There was Skinny Vinny. Official had caught him inside of the ring while the official's distracted by Chiazzo. You got the Metros hitting their tandem offense that ultimately goes into that New York crab. And there was a tap out from Hunter Law. And instead, during that prolonged distraction, Snoop pulls Hunter, does the tag, gets in, plays possum, small package, OAO retained, and you got 4 pissed off New York guys in the ring right now.
I don't understand what he was thinking, because again, provided the much needed distraction, but kind of got lost in his own moment. That extra time was all that OAO needed, and you see it right there, folks. Still your FIP World Tag Team Champions, OAO.
Chiazzo has the mic.
A lot of arguing going on.
I don't know if this is the time, guys, to litigate whatever happened. You might want to watch the footage back, guys.
Look, mistakes happen. Families argue. Nothing is foolproof. But for 2 years, I've worked with you, and I've worked with you in and out of the gym, on the track, doing the exercises, doing the training, running the new shoot. Disappointment doesn't even measure up to what I'm feeling right now. But you two, look at me when I'm talking to you. You got a decision to make. Right here, right now. It's either me or that bitch dude right there.
Giving an ultimatum. Chiazzo demanding. It's either him or Skinny Vinny.
Remember who brought you to the dance.
I'm putting the guys on the spot here.
Seems they've made their choice, Trevin. And or have they? Or are they split down the middle?
Hold on. This how it is? This how it is, huh? It's all right. Screw you all. You can have that piece of dude.
Francisco Chiazzo just unceremoniously seems to be kicked to the curb, but I'm not sure that was the most well thought out or timed ultimatum that he given. I understand it was in frustration, Trevin, but I don't know, maybe they can work something out, but I don't think cooler heads are ever going to prevail when you're speaking of these 4 gentlemen, and I use the term very, very loosely. Hey, anything can happen in FIP, Trevin, and it usually does.
I'll definitely stay tuned to WWNLive.com to find the follow-up to the situation here with the Metro brothers. Metro's looking so good tonight, close on numerous occasions to becoming FIP World Tag Team Champions, but tonight was not that night. Got to be disappointed, to say the least, let alone this aftermath. But hey, again, big win for OAO, showing why OAO stand atop the mountain here in Full Impact Pro.
Michael James standing here with Francisco Chiazzo. Francisco, what happened with you guys last Sunday at FIP with the Metro brothers?
Yo, you got some balls. Coming to my locker room after what just happened tonight, asking me about the Metros and Skinny Vinny.